Oh my god, I cannot wait to show you today's episode. We have made a marquee signing, a huge one, completely unexpected. Things just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Hello all, Munch here, and welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. Today we have the second leg of our Carabao Cup semi-final against Tottenham Hotspur, where we take a 1-0 lead from the first leg. Then we have a home game against Wolves, provided obviously that the Tottenham game doesn't go on too long. But more importantly, as I mentioned there in the intro, I have made a new signing. I'm going to go into it quickly about what happened. Basically, because we were in a very good financial position, or we were in a very good financial position, the board actually upped my transfer budget to £55 million. As you can see, it's not £55 million. £26.5 million or £30 million of it is gone. Where, you ask? Oh, yeah. Drink it in. Drink it in. Leon Goretzka from Bayern Munich, German supreme champions, just the biggest team, arguably, in Germany. And we got him for £26.5 million. He was transfer listed. I saw him in the scouting update that came up. I went to the scouts, saw that I had £55 million, then went back through my emails, saw that the board had given me $55 million. I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and get him. I didn't think he'd want to come to Villa, but considering how well we've done so far this season, we're still 5th in the league, he has come, and oh my god. Technically solid, but not brilliant. Technically 15 is quite good. He's still only 26, so he is going to get hopefully better technically, especially with our coaching. But it's the mentals. Look at this: 17 aggression, 15 bravery, 16 composure, determination of 18, off the ball 16, teamwork 16, work rate 18, stamina 18, pace 15, acceleration is not great 11, but balance and jumping reach. He's 6'2". He's a bit more muscly of what we need in the centre of the park. And him and Harry Winks, him and Ricciardi, him and John McGinn, doesn't matter. This boy is going to be amazing. In terms of player traits, he plays 1-2s. He dictates the tempo, and maybe that's what I've been lacking. We haven't had a lot of the ball. This guy, and we're not able to control games sometimes. It feels like I don't have any real control in the middle of the park. This guy is going to fix that. I'm just... Yes! Oh, and we also signed Unai Simon from Bilbao, but it's not as exciting now, is it really? And Simon made his debut in the only game that we've had off the camera in between then. A 5-0 thumping of Swansea at Villa Park. Diaby getting 2 goals in there, with Navarro finally getting off the mark. He got off the mark within 24 seconds, which is mightily impressive. Player Maria got a goal, Jack Lancaster got a goal. So we're in very good form going into the Spurs game, and we look like we're back in business. That was before Goretzka signed. I don't know if I'm going to play him against Spurs. I'm not really sure. But he definitely makes the bench here, as you can tell. But I can't really split up the partnership of Ricciardi and Harry Winks at the moment. Both are playing so well together. Look how bright that green is. They have a really strong relationship when they play together. And I think we're going to stick with this lineup because it did so well against Swansea. So Simon is in goal with Josh Earl, Vallejo, Lucas Meyer and Christensen at the back. Ricciardi and Winks are in the midfield. Then we have Maria, Navarro and Diaby in behind Jack Lancaster up front. Arguably, I should have strengthened in the defensive or the central defender role, but at the same time, like it's Leon Goretzka. It's Leon Goretzka! So Tottenham lining up very similar to how they did in the last one, although they brought on Cengiz Under on the right and Heung-min Son's leading the line. So now Harry Kane today. Interesting. I'm going to say we cannot allow complacency to undo all the good work we did in the first leg. Go out there and treat it as if you're starting in the match again from scratch. The boys like that. It's got a good feedback. And yeah, I'm feeling pumped now. I'm feeling... Maybe the signing of Goretzka is going to kick us onto that next level. He is a genuine Champions League level player. There is no getting around that. We have a lot of good players, but not a lot of Champions League level players, and he is the first that I think really ticks that criteria, and hopefully he's going to kick us on to that next level. It might be a season too early for us to get in the Champions League, but next year, as Navarro whips in a corner, player Maria, it's 1-0 in the first 5 minutes. It's a scrappy, terrible goal. Oh no, hang on, the ref's going to have a look at it just to see, I think, if we fouled Rooley in the goal. I don't think it looks like we did, and it looks like they've given it because the replay showing Paleo there, Rooley makes a total hash of it, and yeah, he's got no control over that, and just brilliant from Paleo Maria. Great poaching. Bang, in it goes. 1-0 to the Villa in 5 minutes. We're on our way to Wembley. I'm absolutely buzzing today. I cannot tell you how flipping happy I am right now. I'm so excited. I'm like that kid in the Disney adverts from years ago. Why can't you sleep? I'm too excited. Vallejo into the ball there. Very nice. Diaby's been sensational form recently. Diaby hits it, he hits the bar, and Jack Lancaster can't pick it up. Thing is now, I think if you looked at their lineup, you look at our lineup, whose would you rather have? I think defensively you'd probably rather have Tottenham's. But going forward, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Under on the ball, whips it in. Dele Alli heads it over the bar. It's the first they've come to getting anywhere near our goal, and Ali heads it over the bar. Got the lucky Lionel shirt on today as well, so all the omens are good. And oh, bollocks, what have I done? After I said that, now Tottenham have got a highlight. Oh no. Fernandes into Human Sard, who finds Trippier. They got the overload here. Why did I say that? Damn you, Lionel shirt! I'd never damn Lionel. It's some finish, actually, to be fair. Bruno Fernandes. They just get the overlap here. Paleo goes to sleep a little bit, not following Kieran Trippier, and that is some finish. Nothing Simon can do about that. Oh dear. 2 minutes until half time, and as it stands, we are going to Wembley for our first cup final of the series. But there is still 45 minutes to go, and obviously Tottenham are a very decent team. But we're doing enough at the moment. I'm going to assertively say, well done, we're still leading on aggregate. Make sure that's the case at full time. Everyone's extremely delighted by that. Lancaster's not playing particularly well again, so I'm going to calmly say there's a lot more to come from you. Maybe he's getting a little bit tired. I have played him in pretty much every game, because obviously he's our best striker, why wouldn't you? But I think maybe he's getting a little bit jaded, a little bit tired. I just haven't had any, warnings from the physios or anything that he is, but I've got the impression he's beginning to get a little bit tired. Or teams are getting used to him now, know how to mark him out the game. The real question here, and I know we're all thinking it, the real question here is, when do we bring on Leon Goretzka? When's it going to happen, Mike? When is it? Corner to Villa, Navarro over the ball, lovely play back to play Maria. He gets onto his left foot, hits it, it goes against the defender. Now Tottenham are on the break under, good ball out to Human Son. I can see, is that Ali at the back? Now it's Lozano, it's a great counter-attack, brilliant save by Simon, but not enough. And Tottenham have taken the lead, it's 2-1. Right, okay, it's time. Ricky Ardi is going to come off. On comes Leon Goretzka. But he's going to be playing as the box-to-box midfielder. Harry Winks is going to drop into that deep-line playmaker role. We've got enough in the tank here. I don't want it to go to pens. I really don't want it to go to pens. Come on, Jack. This is not the time to be playing at 6.3. He's a big game player, Jack, but not today. He's not playing very well. Oh, no, and this is worrying now. Tottenham look like that. No. Oh no, Leon Goretzka looks like he's fouled on Dombele. No, he didn't push him. There's some handbags going on here. There's a lot of dancing. I don't know what it is. Leon. I was so excited. Don't let them have given away a penalty. It's outside the box. Thank God, Leon. I know you want to make an impression, mate, but come on, don't take the piss. We just need one more goal. One more goal. Part of me wants to take Jack Lancaster off, but part of me also knows that he's exceedingly good at penalties. Jack Lancaster is the Mr. Kipling of penalties. He's exceedingly good. For anyone that doesn't know who Mr. Kipling is, we can't even be friends. Who are you? Is Mr. Kipling international? I don't actually know. Or is it a British thing? I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comment section. Sorry if I'm being ignorant, but I don't actually know if Mr. Kipling is a worldwide thing. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, Harry Wilson, he's nicked the ball. This is your moment, Harry. Keep going. We got the overload. It's 4v2. This has to go in. Wilson. It's not great. Lancaster. Oh, he's just the best. He's so fucking good. Oh, I'm not even going to bleep it out. It's 15th goal of the season. I thought Harry completely wasted it with the absolutely wank cross into the box. It's such a poor cross. Jack, he waits. Oh, my days. What a finish. We're 2-2 on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's 10 seconds to go. Are we going to do it? Navarro. This must be it. Navarro to the corner flag, son. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. Yes. 2-2. Villa go through to Wembley. Don't even care who we play, mate. We're going to win this. Congratulations, lads. You've all dreamed of reaching the Carabao Cup final. We booked our place at Wembley. I'm so flipping excited. Lancaster, man of the match. First half, he never turns up. Second half, he's magic. It looks like we're going to be playing Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final as they're holding a 4-0 aggregate lead over Chelsea. Liverpool 1-1-0. And they've got this player here, Pete Rigby. I mean, just physically, look at... Oh, that's scary. He might be their Carabao Cup forward. So it is a Midlands derby today against Wolves, and just to quickly show you where we are in the table then and how it racks up. We are 7 points off of Chelsea in 4th, so I don't think we're going to make top 4 this year unless we have a real charge towards the end of the year. It's more for me now about finishing in the top half and maybe getting into a Europa League space, so in this top 7, top 8 conversation. Right, so there's only a couple of changes to the starting lineup today. Simon's then goal, Earl, Vallejo, Mine, Christensen still make up the back 4, but it's McGinn and Goretzka, so an all midfield partnership change. I want to get these two playing quite well together. If I can get them playing well together, then we have 2 very solid midfield partnerships that we can keep alternating between. Pelé, Maria, Navarro, Diaby is still the 3, in behind Jack Lancaster, who leads the line up front. You can see here now we've got a front 4 with 3.5, 4, 4 and 4 stars. It's massively impressive. They've got some very decent players. Andre Silva obviously being one. Dennis Mann and Bruma also caused me absolute piles of issues on this game, especially Bruma. He's a ridiculous pace, so quick that he just makes it impossible to mark him out of the game. But Christensen's going to have to try and be on his best today. I expect nothing but a win from this match. They thumped us last time that we met. I think they beat us 3-1, so let's hope that we don't have a repeat of that today, especially not at Fortress Villa Park, which seems to have kind of come back into its own now. We're playing a lot better at home. We had a little period of time where we were better away from home than at home, but I think we're beginning to turn that around again now. Come on, you boys. John McGinn on a corner, whips it in. Diaby... He cannot stop scoring. It's his 9th goal of the season, headed in from a John McGinn corner within the first 5 minutes. We are so good at getting the early goal and setting the tempo nice and early. Chris Mepham hits the ball wide to Dennis Mann, who starts driving inside to Quintero, but he's given the ball away. Now here we go, Leon Goretzka. What's he got in a locker? Off that pass was sensational. Navarro drifting out to the right hand side. He finds Christensen now. Here's the overload. Christensen whips the ball into the back post. Play Maria. It's 2-0. It's liquid football. 2 up in 5 minutes. Top 4. Not out of the question just yet. I don't want to rule it out just yet, especially when Pelé Maria has finally started scoring. He gets goals and guts, does Pelé Maria. He's gone around about, I don't know, 20 games without scoring a goal. And that's a lovely volley in at the far corner. Now he's got 4 in his last 3. Paleo is on fire. All my careful, meticulous planning with the money has gone down well. I knew they were going to give me 55 million quid. I almost ran the risk of just not even seeing it. It was only because I went to the scout report that I saw that we had 55 million. If I hadn't, I still thought we only had like 3 million in the bank. And I was wondering, because the finances were so good, that I was sort of sat there going, where's all my money? Surely I can spend a bit more. And the board just gave it to me. It's amazing. To play Maria here now on the left. He whips in a ball to the back post. Jack Lancaster doesn't quite get the header, but Robert Navarro ticks in for his 2nd goal in a Villa shirt, and he is beginning to look the part now. And we are flying 3-0 up in 25 minutes. This could be a long episode if this keeps going. The highlight reel is going to be unreal. Real. Lovely ball in from Paleo. Jack didn't win the header, but Navarro steps onto it. It's 2 volleys today. 2 quality volleys as well. The control on that to keep it down. He's patting it's a bit early for that, but I like the passion. Oh God, another corner. Navarro whips it in. Jack Lancaster's free. It's 4. Wolves are being taken to the cleaners. Navarro, and just the marking is all over the place. Just no one's near. Jack Lancaster gets his 16th goal of the season, while everyone else is kind of finally getting into form. He is just carrying on in the same vein he's been in all year. Plays out to Matt Doherty, whips in a ball. Andre Silva. It's a bit irritating, isn't it? We can never just keep a clean sheet. It's very annoying. Andre Silva gets his 10th goal of the season. Goal ball in by Doherty. It's just in between the 2 centre backs, and that's a bit disappointing actually. I won't lie. For such control that we've had, to concede a goal like that is a bit frustrating. Good finish though, and it's the classic FM no-look save there from Simon. So it's 4-1 to the Villa at half-time, and you have to say we've been absolutely sensational. I'm going to passionately say I'm very happy with that, lads. Keep it up. And I can't really have any complaints. We've been really, really good. I'm going to keep Jack Lancaster on for a little bit, then I'm probably going to give him a rest. We have got a game against Southampton midweek, so I might rest up some of the more key players before that game, provided we can get to maybe within an hour and we're not looking like we're going to throw it away. Uncham on the ball here, drifts inside. Oh, that's a good finish from Oliver Uncham. Nitcham. I don't know how you say it. I'm going to say Ncham. Yeah, good finish. Annoying that Simon didn't save it. I might have been doing him a disservice there. Actually, that is just a wonderful shot. And I don't want a late comeback here. Let's not have any of that. I have to say, apart from that Uncham goal, it's been a very disappointing second half. But at the end of the day, we're winning the game. I'm pretty happy about that. A 4-0 blitz in the first half has really done it for us here. and they couldn't really handle it in that first half. Wolves with the pressing and the intensity. They actually probably, you could say, it was a very even game. We were just a lot more clinical when the chances came. That leaves us 4 points behind Chelsea, but they do have a game in hand, so I still think we're a little bit of a way off the top 4, but very much in the Europa League conversation. That is probably the next natural step for us. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. Having said that now, with players like the likes of Leon Goretzka, did I mention that I'd signed Leon Goretzka? With the likes of players like him, then I do think that maybe we should be starting to get involved in that conversation. Naturally, when we're going to come back, it's got to be for the Carabao Cup final, doesn't it? And it'll be a one-off game there as well. Just a one-off episode. Liverpool at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. After we beat Spurs to get there, I'm absolutely delighted and I cannot wait for it. We got spanked by them 4-0 in the last episode of Liverpool. Can we get some vengeance? You'll have to tune back in to find out. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you come back for that next episode. It's going to be massive. It's our first cup final of the series. Can we finally win some silverware? We shall see. Until I see you there, stay cool.